I yield, General.
What General Mayak is saying is so true. The fact that Jewish people are murdering a people who have no defense, who have nowhere to survive, to steal their resources and steal their goods is such a tremendous act of hypocrisy because Jewish people are doing it to someone else. Yep. It's such a blatant act of hypocrisy, so much so that let me talk to my Jewish friends out there for a second if I could. Not my Jewish friends. Let me speak to the people who love the Palestinians. A lot of you out there care about the Palestinians, man. And I don't blame you. You're a person with compassion. You're a person that feels sorry for starving children. Palestinians are in line to get food, and the Israelis shoot them in the line as they're trying to get food. And those of you out there that feel compassion for the Palestinians, you're right, and you should feel compassion on them. But I want to remind you of one fact that better not escape you. As you feel sorry for the Palestinians, as your heart aches for the children who are dying of starvation in Palestine, I want you to remember this. The Black Jews would have never done this to you. We would have never done this. If you would accept that Black people were Jews, we would be kind to the people we rule over. You hate the fact that Black people are the Jews. You don't believe that we're Jews. Please, sir. We were just going over the Palestinians, how the Israelis shot the Palestinians in line. There's great fervor on shot the Palestinians in line getting food, sir. I have another story on my phone where last year they raped a man in a prison, in an Israeli prison, a Palestinian. Raped him. And it's on the BBC News. And they're killing children by the millions are dying of starvation. Right now, there's, I think, 1 billion tons of food rotting in Syria. And they won't send it to Palestine, even though Syria is a plane ride away from Palestine. But because they refuse to spend the money, they refuse to use the food, they're going to let the food just rot in Syria. It's going to rot. And whenever I see stories like this, also this week in a ballet, I think, somebody pulled out a Palestinian flag and held it up in a ballet in Great Britain. Mm-hmm. And there are so many Palestinian protests all over the world. And I understand why, because you're a human being and you don't like to see children die. Right. You don't want to see a genocide and then say you did nothing about it. But I want you to know this as you get angry at the Israelis. The Black Jews, we would have been kind to you. Right. We would have been merciful. We know the Bible. We know our king. We would have treated you better. Now, you remember that. You should tell everyone that the Jews are Black. You should say that we should control Palestine. We should control Tel Aviv. We should control the Temple Mount. We should control the Middle East because the Black Jews would have never committed this act of genocide. We would have been kind to our neighbors. We know how to do it. We're taught to do it in the Bible. We're taught to not abhor an Egyptian. We're taught how to be kind. Yeah. We're taught how to be neighborly. If you believe that the Jews were Black, then the genocide would have never happened.
For sure.
Because the Black Jews would never treat people the way that white Jews treat people. We would have never done that to you. Now, you remember that when you're out protesting about the Palestinians getting killed. Add this to your protest. The Jews are Black. We should let them recognize them as the children of God. We should recognize them as the biblical Jews. We should let them have the Middle East. That's the only way that peace will come to the Middle East, is to let the Black Jews run it.